welcome to this video tutorial on how to use Taskade. Taskade is a powerful productivity tool that helps you manage your tasks, projects, and notes in one place. Taskade is designed to keep you organized and focused whether you are working on a personal project or collaborating with a team. In this tutorial, I will walk you through the basics of Taskade. So enough wasting time and let's get started. First, you need to create your own account from here, sign up for free. I will use my Google account. Here it will ask you some basic questions to create your own workspace. Let's say we are using it for personal use. Workspace name, YouTube tutorial, and let's choose this color. Here is the link to your workspace. You can invite your friends or any co-workers, but now I will skip it for now. And let's get started. Let's go to home screen. Now it's creating your own workspace, so it usually takes less than a minute. And we will just skip this tour. And here we go. This is your own dashboard. The most important part in this dashboard is your left navigation panel. It contains many options here. We will navigate through them one by one. First is the Recent tab, which contains all your recent projects, so it will be easier to be accessed and faster to be used. Here you can filter your recent projects based on whether they are owned by anyone, which is the generic choice. You can also choose whether they are owned by you, not owned by you, members of spaces, and not member of spaces. Next is My Tasks, which shows the tasks that are pending finishing. They can be either due a specific date, or they can be unobliged with a specific deadline. So you can also filter them based on the type, if they are past due or upcoming or no date. You can also filter them based on whether they are assigned to you or not assigned to you, but to one of your coworkers. You can also filter them based on the workspace and folders and by due date. Next is the Calendar tab, which shows all the tasks that you need to finish. You can filter them based on the current workspace, or if you have more than one workspace, you will find other options here. You can also filter them based on whether they are tasks for you or for others or for everyone. You can choose your time interval based on month, week, day, previous tasks, today's tasks, and next tasks. Now the next tab is the Store tab, which contains all the tasks that are important. You control what tasks are to be stored so as to be easier to access and faster to be reached. So let's try it out. Let's go to Recent, start this project, and click on this store sign. After returning to your Start section, you will find it. You can also uninstall it by the same concept by clicking on this store, and it will vanish. Next is the Shared with Me. This shows all the tasks that have been shared with you. And next is your workspace. Here you can filter based on many parameters. You can also see your last modified projects. You can see your tasks, your media, your agents, your roadmap, your templates, and the completed projects. So you can also add new project from here. I will skip it for now and I will return to it later in this tutorial. You can also add a new workspace. However, you cannot do this unless you upgrade to one of the premium features here, because the free feature only allows you to create a single workspace. So if you are interested in choosing a premium plan, you will find all the pros and cons here. You can compare all of them, so you can choose the best one for you. Returning to our dashboard again. Here you can access the search bar where you can search for anything you want. Here you can also mention the type of the search you are interested in. You can search for projects, you can search for tasks, for comments, for anything you want. All what you need to do is to just write here and check the results. Next is the settings. It shows you all the settings which are related to your profile. You can edit them the way you want. You can also delete your account, but you need to press your mail here and confirm and validate that you are intentionally seeking for deactivating your own account. Finally, the help button here. It shows you really massive amount of tutorials, guides, and tips for anything you want, for any troubleshooting you face. You can find here a complete library, and you can also search for anything in specific if you desire a specific problem or troubleshooting. So that was the left navigation panel, and now we want to start our first project and see how it happens. All what you need to do to start a new project is press on this sign on the top right. You can choose if it's AI generator or new project or import. You can also choose if you want to create a template or browse templates. If we chose to browse templates, they will find them categorized into many sections. You can choose any one you want and see it in more details. It's a pretty massive library, to be honest. You can also share your own template. You can start it with AI. Here our template is loading. Until it loads, let's start a new one from scratch. Press on new project, select new project. And here you can create your first project. Click on the title, let's say tutorial. And here you can write the tasks. Each line here is considered as a specific task. So we can say task 1 here. Pressing enter, it will start another task. And so on and so forth. Here you can also press on this plus sign to add add-ons like due date, assign comment, to upload a file, to embed timer reaction. You can add whatever you want here. You can also after finishing this, 1 minute, I will refresh the page. Here we go. As I mentioned before, you can add any add-ons from here. You can also access more options here to copy, to move, to even delete the whole task. You can add task above or add task below. You can add notes. You have multiple options here. You can also, after finishing your whole project, to assign it to a specific person. And you can assign every task to a specific person. So here you are assigning the whole project while by clicking on the plus sign and choosing to assign, you are just assigning this specific task in the project. You can also control how your project looks like from this top menu. This is the default view. You can choose the board view, the calendar view, the action view, the mind map, and the org chart. So every chart has its own taste and has its own advantages. Here I will just choose the list view, which is the default one. You can also control the due date from here, and you can add tags from here. So let's return to our template, and here it is. You can find how it looks like. You can add any feature or remove any feature you want. And after finishing edits, you can just press on Use Template here, and it will ask you about the workspace that you want to add the template to. Since we already have only one workspace, so we will just add it to it, and it's creating project from template. It will take less than a minute usually to add this template to your project. Now it has been added. You just need to press on Use Template, and again it will ask you about the workspace you want to use it on. We will choose the one and only one we have, and it's copying and creating the project. And voila, you have your template here. So let's return to our original one. After finishing, of course, you want to share it with your teammates. So you have two options. By clicking on share, either you will, let's wait for it to load. Either you can share the whole workspace or just this project. So it's up to you, and you can click on whatever you want. So that was it for our tutorial today. If you found this video helpful, please give us a thumbs up, and thanks for watching, and take care.